So, you've just bought Minecraft, and this is what you're met with when you open it up. You have the name of the game, some funny yellow text, 6 buttons, a version number, a copyright thing, and a nice scrolling background. And that's it. Maybe you don't know what to do. I'm going to help you out. First of all, go to the options. If you have a good computer, put everything on the highest. If you have a bad computer, put everything on the lowest. Somewhere in between doesn't usually work. That's all you need to know. Next thing, click on single player. Create a new world. Call it world. Or whatever you want. And create it. And now, you have just begun your adventures in the best game you will ever play. So, now you're here. And, you'll look a lot less cool than I do. But, whoa there. Whoa. So, you'll be met with a small amount of lag and a bunch of grass. What do you do? Well, let's find some trees. That's not hard. These are trees, right? Yes. Those big things with the leaves are, in fact, trees. Break the wood. But how do I break the wood with my hands? You hold down click. Believe me, I looked extremely stupid the first time I played Minecraft because I tried to do this. And that doesn't exactly work out. You have to hold down click, which is a lot easier on the hands after a while. So break a whole tree. You'll probably get an average of about 4 to 6 logs from a normal tree. Now, you may find trees that are white, like that one, or that are a weird orangey tint. Those are different kinds of trees. What I picked up is oak wood from an oak tree, and they have brown wood that looks like this. However, if you get a white tree, like that, or that, those are birch trees. And the only difference is that when you turn them into planks, which I will show in a bit, they have a different color, and they can give a different aesthetic to nice-looking homes. But right now, aesthetics aren't exactly what you're worried about. You probably just don't want to die. Speaking of, you may want to press escape to pause, go to the options, and check your difficulty. If you want monsters to be turned on, you can click easy, normal, or hard. And this will make the monsters in the game, such as zombies, creepers, and blazes, and all of the other ones, more or less difficult to beat and avoid. If you set it to peaceful, however, there will be no monsters. Normally I use peaceful, but I'll put it on normal for the purposes of this because that's the default when you download the game. So let's say you want to get some wood. That's probably the first thing that you're going to want to do when you start your first Minecraft world, because wood is one of the most valuable resources in Minecraft. Unless you're using a modded version of the game, which by the way is entirely legal and very easy to do. Check out my videos on my channel for how to install some popular mods. But if you're using unmodded Minecraft, you can't make any tools without wood. You can't make, well, I guess you could probably do stuff without wood, I guess, but you can't grab stone. By the way, that gray stuff, that's stone. The weird gray stuff over there, that's gravel. And gravel falls. You may notice that I can just kind of do this. And you might be thinking, well, why is there a leaf and a wood floating in the air? Minecraft has weird physics. Basically, there are two kinds of things. There are entities and there are blocks. And some blocks turn into entities when you remove the block below them. Basically, normal blocks, like grass, or dirt, or wood, do not get affected by gravity at all. You can place them on the side of a wall and they will not fall down, which means you can make an infinite tower up and delete it below you, and then you would just be floating in the air. However, things like sand and gravel fall when introduced to what we know as gravity, and that can get annoying. When you're mining or digging out a large area of sand, it's very annoying. So anyway, one thing that you can do is if you press the E button on your keyboard, you'll see this menu. It'll show you your player, which probably has a blue shirt at this point, unless you've changed your skin like I have. That's also free and legal and very easy to do. You can find how to do that online. You'll also see these weird armor slots. Those are armor slots, by the way. And you'll see this little crafting grid. Now, if you've seen Minecraft before, Again, you probably know most of this stuff, but if you've only seen pictures, you might be wondering why the crafting grid is a bit small. That's because you need to make a crafting table. So that's going to be the first thing that you really want to do. So once you've gathered some wood, and remember, it doesn't matter what kind, it doesn't have to be oak or birch, it could be acacia wood, spruce wood, dark oak wood, there's a lot of different types. I think there are about 6. And you can get any of them for this. You're going to want to take the logs of the wood, and I would suggest right-clicking on the stack of the logs. This will have the number in each of those and put it in 2 places in your inventory. Now you might be wondering, doesn't that just take up more space? But it'll be very evident later why we want to do this. So cut your wood supply in half by right-clicking on it and then left-clicking on somewhere else in your inventory, and drag one of those halves into the crafting grid. Now you'll see that instead of an empty box, it says whatever type of wood that you used, planks. Click on that and click on it again, or alternatively, let's say we want to make some birchwood planks, you can actually shift click. So hold down shift and then left click on the birchwood planks to grab all 8 of them at once. That's a lot faster, especially in a tense situation in a multiplayer survival situation. I'm not going to go into multiplayer in this video, but multiplayer is quite fun, but it's kind of weird to set up if you don't know what you're doing, so you can probably find more about that online. PlanetMinecraft.com is a good place to go to find servers to play on. Anyway, so once you have some planks of any type, choose which ones you want to use if you have multiple types, which you don't need, and now hold down the right-click button in one corner of the crafting grid and drag your mouse over all the other squares. That's a handy little tip. You can spread out your supply of an item into multiple spots in your inventory or in a crafting grid with just a swipe of the mouse, like that. And it spreads out based on how fast your mouse is moving. Anyway, when you have 4 planks set up like this in the inventory crafting grid, you'll see a crafting table. Left click on that, and the wood will go away, and now you'll get an achievement, because you get an achievement for making a crafting table. It's pretty important. So now, if you right-click to place that block down, by the way, obviously, as we learned before, left-click is to break blocks, but right-click is to place them back wherever you're looking. So, just a handy little tip. Otherwise, you won't really be able to do anything in this game. So, now that you have a crafting grid, it looks kind of cool, doesn't it? It has all these little tools on it and all that. It's pretty nice. If you right-click on the crafting table, you'll see a bigger crafting grid, 3x3 instead of 2x2. So now you can make more stuff. Now, right now, we're not going to be making too much more stuff that utilizes the bigger crafting grid, but take your wood and do the right-click to spread method and put one on top of the other. You'll see sticks, or stick, I guess. Grab those sticks, and then you're going to want to put 2 in the crafting grid. Now, if there are a lot of trees around you, let's say you want to grab all those trees, but you don't want to have to do it really slow by hand. You can make tools with this new crafting table you've made that will help you grab trees and break them down more efficiently. This only works on the wood, though. The leaves will be unaffected as far as speed goes. If you take 3 wood, and it doesn't matter what type, and spread it like this, that will make an axe. A wooden axe. And the wooden axe lets you break down trees faster. However, it runs out of durability over time. So, here. The crafting table's made of wood, and so it's faster to break the crafting table with an axe than it is with your hands. So if you hold down left click on the crafting table, you'll notice it breaks pretty fast and gets sucked up into your inventory. But you'll notice a green bar appeared on the wooden axe. That's because it's run slightly out of durability. Now, there is no number attached to the durability unless you're using a modded version of the game. However, you will be able to see as the bar goes down, it will change color. So if the bar is green, you're probably okay, and you can go, you know, log cutting or whatever, wood cutting, with that axe. But if it's on orange or red, it's running out. And while you can't repair a tool in unmodded Minecraft without the use of an anvil, which you will need iron to get, and it's a complicated process, at least for a beginner, you can use the tool and then just switch to another tool, because there's no weight limit in Minecraft, and the only limitations to how much you can have is what you can fit in your inventory and on your body. The stuff that goes on your body has to be armor, so I can't just put an axe on my back. Again, that's something that modded Minecraft has addressed, but I should stop mentioning mods. They get kind of complicated even for me, and I know a lot about mods, I like to think. But anyway, so let's say you want to get some of that stone we were talking about earlier. All this gray stuff. There's a lot of it, so it's got to be important, right? Yes. The only thing in Minecraft that I'd say isn't important that there's a lot of is dirt or grass. It doesn't help you at all. Unless you need to dig a hole in the ground to avoid a zombie and cover yourself in for the night, yeah, it doesn't really help you. There's nothing you can craft with dirt that's of much use. Or I don't think anything at all, really. I might be wrong about that. But you don't need dirt. I like to keep some on me, just so that if I am, like, going over some lava, that orange stuff over there is flowing down the mountain. You might be able to see that. That's lava. And, if you need to, like, bridge over it underground in a cave, it's nice to have some dirt on you so you're not wasting resources. But, anyhow, put 2 more sticks in the crafting table, like this. Take 3 of your wood and put it across the top. You'll see you get a wooden pickaxe. Now, let's grab our crafting table, and let's go over to some of that stone over here. So, yeah. You also may find that you don't want to walk as slowly as you are. You can double tap the forward button, W, and hold it to run. And if you're not so good at that, you can hold down the left control key on your keyboard, and that'll do the same thing. Now, when you run, you have to watch out for your hunger, which is down here. These little chicken legs, I guess, meat legs, are your hunger, and if it runs below 3, if there are below 3 of them left, then you will not be able to sprint or run, and if there are none left, you'll start losing health, and if you're on hard mode, that will kill you. If you're not on hard mode, you will be dead in 1 hit, but you won't die, so you just have to watch out for your hunger, and we'll get some food later. So for right now, you'll notice I can break this stone, and it's pretty fast. Let's see what happens if I try to break it with my hands. It's so slow. And if we break this stone block with our hands at a painfully slow rate, you'll notice nothing comes out. That's because you need a pickaxe to break stone and get it. So let's get maybe 11 of these. 11 is a good number to start with. And that may seem kind of arbitrary, but I'll talk about that in a second. So, whoa, that is a creepy noise. Okay, anyway, so now that you have 11 of these, it's probably getting to nighttime. Now, you probably did this a lot faster than I did, although if you're watching this video alongside playing the game, it's probably nighttime. If it's nighttime, you're going to want a house. See that zombie over there? He's going to kill you. Any other monsters? Okay, no. I do have it on normal, so there's not really that many spawning in, but as it comes to get nighttime, or if you're in a dark area like an underground cave, monsters will spawn, and they will go right for you. Now, you can kill them, but we don't have a sword or anything yet. We can make one, but we haven't so far. So let's find somewhere to make a house. I really like making houses like in the sides of mountains. It doesn't matter where you make your house. This may seem kind of a complicated way to do things, and it is, but it's just how I like to play Minecraft. But in any case, pick a spot where you really think you're gonna like living there. You don't have to have a permanent dwelling in Minecraft. There's really no point. You can just break your house and move around if you make a temporary thing out of wood or dirt. But, let's say that this is where I want to keep my house. So, place down your crafting table and make yourself some walls. Now, for now, we're just going to have a little dirt house. Nothing can get to us up here anyway, but, I'll pretend that they could, just for the purposes of this video. So, I guess if there was a monster up on there, like a skeleton that's shooting arrows at us, they wouldn't be able to hit us over this wall. So, in any case, open up your crafting table. And take these 11 stone, or cobblestone, that you got, and put them in a grid formation around the middle, so that there's no cobblestone in the middle. You'll get a furnace. Furnaces are really important in Minecraft, hence why they also have their own achievement. What they do is they allow you to smelt things, which can give you totally new items or abilities and ways to do stuff. For example, if you mine iron out of the ground, you can't use it to make tools and such without putting it in a furnace first. So the reason that we held on to those logs earlier, splitting our wood supply in half, is because right now we're going to do something that a lot of people don't know you can do. Now, a lot of people do know you can do this, and if you see someone on YouTube play this game, they almost definitely know, but coal is one of the most important resources in Minecraft. It's the second most efficient way to smelt things, and unless you can find lava, it's your best option. What a lot of people don't know is you can actually make coal under the name of charcoal, and it does the same thing, but you don't have to go mining. There is an unlimited amount of it. Since you can grab saplings from trees, which we haven't done yet, but I'll show later if I get around to it, you can replant trees. And charcoal is made from wood. And so you can have an infinite supply of smelting fuel, which is really helpful. So the best way to do this is to go into your inventory, crafting, or the crafting table, and take one log and make planks out of it. Now, each plank, when used as fuel, can smelt 1/2 of an item. And I'm doing air quotes right now that you can't see, because you can't half smelt a piece of wood or an iron ore. It just won't work. And so you have to put in 2 planks for every log that you smelt. And no matter what you're smelting, 2 planks will always smelt 1 item. That's just how it works. So, oh, it's 2 items. Oh. Okay, 1 plank smelts 1 item. Sorry about that. But anyway, here, let's put another log in. And again, doesn't matter what kind of planks or logs you use for this, but you'll see that you're getting charcoal. Charcoal is a really cool thing to have, and it'll help you later on when you get ores and stuff. So now, the reason we have the other 3 cobblestone is because we can make better tools. You may have noticed that compared to your hands, the wooden pickaxe or the wooden axe are a lot more efficient. However, if you've seen people play Minecraft on YouTube who have diamond tools, which, by the way, diamond is a very limited resource, it's very hard to find, you'll notice they can do stuff a lot faster than you can with your wooden tools. And so you're going to want to make more sticks, put them like that, and now you can make a stone pickaxe. The advantage of a stone pickaxe, look how long it takes to break this furnace with a wooden pickaxe. Okay? Now let me place it down again and break it with a stone pickaxe. See how much faster that was? Now you'll note that the wooden axe breaks the crafting table faster than it would a pickaxe. Breaking something with the wrong tool, such as breaking stone with an axe or breaking a tree with a pickaxe, will wear down the durability of the tool you use twice as much. So you really want to watch out which tool you're holding, and not just what the tool is made out of. Now, if you have enchanted diamond stuff, which is something that we won't get to in this video, simply because it takes hours, for me at least, to get to that kind of level in a world where I have that good of tools and opportunities. If you have stuff like that, that's a different story, but this is a beginner's guide, so we're not going to go into that too much. So you'll notice there are some witches around in the purple coats. Those are witches. There's a spider off in the distance. If you might be able to see the black with the little red shining eye, that's a spider. And over there are some pigs. This is a great time to cover food. You'll notice that my hunger, I have 1 little leg missing. I really don't know what to call them. It's 1 hunger missing is how you would normally say it. So I was going to get that pig, but there are spiders right there. And the spiders are coming right for me. One thing that a lot of people don't know is we didn't make a sword. However, punching a spider does a very small amount of damage. If you use an axe or a pickaxe to hit them, it will wear down the durability, like I said, but it will do more damage than your hands, so in a tight situation, such as being attacked by a spider, you may want to opt for using the wrong tool, just because it's more effective than your hands anyway. That's mostly just for killing mobs, though. By the way, the enemies in this game are commonly referred to as mobs, not monsters. So, I'm being kind of bombarded right now. I should have made a sword. I didn't, but let's try to get back up to our mountain hideaway without dying. You'll hear a lot of death happening behind me. Yeah. I'm not the best at this game, but it's more just situational based on what monsters... And I'm dead. You know what? I think I'm just going to end the video here, but... Watch out for monsters. There's a reason that I play on peaceful mode. No zombies, no witches, just you, or rather me, and the world, and the freedom to craft and build and mine. I mean, it's called Minecraft. It's not called Kill Monsters and Die Craft, you know? So, anyway, I hope this beginner's guide to Minecraft helped you out if you're a noob like I was once. And if you liked it, don't forget to leave a like. If it's your favorite, don't forget to favorite. And if you want to see more content like this, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Soul Closet out.